Hey everybody, I'm Alex Pearl, and this is Alex Smells. Like it's been a minute. Alright, I'd like to start off with a shout out to a friend of mine on here, Sheba Lifts. She was the one that introduced me to Ciara, and I wanted to say thank you because it's awesome and I've really enjoyed it. That's why I'm making this video. Thank you, Sheba. For those of you that don't already watch her stuff, watch it. She's awesome. I'm from the Midwest, so naturally I'm just like magnetically drawn to her. She's like your cool friend at work that gives you the straight poop on whatever it is that you want to look into. I like her. I like her a lot. So today we're going to talk about, a tale of two Ciaras. Not just one of them, but both Ciara 100 and Ciara 80. So I've got my 80 strength on my right arm, I've got my 100 strength on my left. I've seen a couple of reviews on YouTube, but I didn't see any that reviewed both 80 and 100, the strengths that you can find in most stores right now. So I thought, okay, when I do my video, I'm just going to do them both. Now there are other versions of this scent available. There's also the 200 strength, which is kind of hard to find, and that one I haven't smelled just yet, but it is in the mail. It's on its way to me. Maybe it'll be a future video, who knows. I've got my original Charles Revlon Ciara that is the Pure Parfum, and I've also got this flanker Ciara Femme Fatale, which is really good, but it's very much different from the original Ciara. So bam, another video coming at ya at some point in the future, but it probably won't be as big of a lag as this one because, you know, life got in the way. Haha, just the whole everything just derailed. What happened? What happened to my life? As much as possible, I want to call attention to the nose behind a scent, not just the brand name in front of it. So, who was the nose behind Ciara? That's kind of a mystery. The closest thing I could find was Charles Revlon, but whether or not he is the nose behind it or just the guy who launched it originally, I'm not certain. I wish that I knew who the nose was for certain, and if anybody has information that I don't, get at me, tell me, I'd love to know. Ciara was launched in 1973 by Charles Revlon, and today it's carried under his brand Revlon. So I wanted to mention this as well. In the classic marketing for Ciara, the model that was featured was Lauren Hutton, and I feel like she exudes that, I don't know, Ciara, she captures the idea of the scent very well. I feel like Lauren Hutton was a good face for it because she is a handsome woman, she is a strong woman, she's a tough lady. Like, she's a biker chick for real, she's not just a pretty face. And because she's one tough cookie, I feel like she was sort of made for this scent, or it was kind of made for her. Either way, I think that was 100% a solid match. The advertising and reality are harmonious. The batch code on my 100 strength is CE18291, and the batch code on my 80 strength is CE16274. Oh, but wait a second. Hold on, wait. Before I start digging into stuff like the notes and the accords and blah blah blah, I wanted to bring up the elephant in the room, aka Van Cleef. People bring up Van Cleef a lot when they're talking about Ciara, and people bring up Ciara a lot when they're talking about Van Cleef. There are a great deal of similarities. If you happen to love one, you're probably going to love the other. Both of them are warm, rich, and have that touch of raspberry, but they are distinctly different. We're going to talk about Van Cleef later. For now, it's about Ciara. So just let Ciara be Ciara, okay? All right. Jeez. So what are the main differences in between the 80 and the 100 anyway? I'm gonna tell you. Number 100, the 100 strength is stronger to me. It projects a little bit more, and it's more leather dominant. To me, it's more rich, it's more full, and it's a bit warmer. The 80 strength is more powdery to me. The 80 strength is a little bit more sweet and a bit more polite. It smells a bit more like orris and raspberry. And the 100 gives me a lot more of that like leather and apophanax, and it's a bit darker. I actually prefer the 100 a bit more than the 80. The 80 is good, but the 100, oof. Yeah. So what are the main accords to my nose? For 100, the main accords to me are leather, resins, woods, fruit, and by that specifically I mean berries, smoky, and vanillic. 80 is similar. It's similar, but it's not the same. I get powdery, woods, fruit, again, berries, vanillic, leather, resinous, and smoky. The listed notes are as follows. Top notes include raspberry, neroli, bergamot, and lemon. Middle notes include rosewood, good old ylang-ylang, orris, jasmine, and palmarosa. Base notes include apophanax, incense, leather, vanilla, cedar, and musk. So what notes do I get? Well, the notes that come across the most to me are raspberry, rosewood, orris, but more in the 80. I don't get as much in the 100. Apophanax, incense, leather, which comes across way more dominant in the 100, vanilla, and maybe some neroli. What are some descriptors that come to mind? Right away, sexy. This is a sexy, mature scent, and I love that. Rich, full-bodied, thick, and I love thick and full-bodied, as many of you may know. No, I don't know if many of you know that. Heavy and warm. So let's dive into some ratings. What would I give Ciara as far as scent is concerned? The 80, I'd give it a B. And the 100, more leather dominant, more rich, a little bit darker, heavier. I'm gonna give that an A. These are things that I absolutely love. As far as longevity goes, both of them are gonna get a solid B. They last for a good long time. And projection, I'm gonna give both of them a B as well. They can fill a room. Even though it's not an expensive scent, it both lasts a long time and it projects really well. Much, much better than it has to for that price point. Overall, I'm going to give Ciara 80 strength a B and Ciara 100 strength a solid A. And why is that? Because both of these perform and smell so much better than they have to for the bargain basement price that you can find them for just about anywhere. You're gonna find them for like $8 to $12 a bottle, which is madness. They smell as good as something that costs maybe 5 times as much, and again, they perform like a beast, especially 100. 100 is my girl. I love you. So that's it. That's all I got for Ciara 80 strength and Ciara 100 strength. I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you for watching. Have fun as much as you can during a global pandemic, and I love you. See you next time. I don't know what that tonguey thing was. That was dumb. Why did I do that? So what notes do I actually get? The raspberry comes across, the raspberry comes, yeah. How many people are doing Revlon reviews with mutton chops? Not many. But this guy's doing it. Because I live on the edge. I'm a loner, Dottie. A rebel.